Hello, citizens of the world. Just a quick introduction. Of course, my name is Tony J. Just want to go over a couple things real quick. There had been some people ask me if I would do a YouTube channel, and I've thought about it a lot, and I've wanted to do it, and I've just never really taken the time to sit down and do it, or think of any avenues to travel with it. Although, as any of you that actually read my Facebook comments or my Facebook statuses, you see that sometimes I can have a lot to say. And so the one thing that I thought about today is I thought about, with President Trump, excuse me, sorry for the shaking there. The thing that I thought about today, and the thing that came to my mind first, was President Trump wanting to ban, or the United States wanting to ban transgendered individuals from serving in the United States military. My first response was, wow, here we go. This is exactly what we thought was going to happen. He's going to start dialing back the clock on LGBT rights, gay people in the military. And I thought, wow, are we getting ready to really go back to, excuse me, are we really going back to the days of Bush and Clinton when it was, don't ask, don't tell? While don't ask, don't tell was better than, not allowing gay people at all and having to hide and all that. It was still bad enough, but it was better than a ban. But, we've gained some ground in the gay community in that, we are allowed to serve in the military and be openly gay about that. And I think that, from what I'm understanding from the friends of mine that are in the military, they've adapted pretty well to that change. And, I think they started to realize real quick that, hey, these are, the gay people are individuals that just want to serve their country. I think it gave an opportunity for the military to say, these are some really great people. They're not just out to try to sleep with whoever they want, whenever they want. I'm not saying those individuals are not there. I'm just simply stating that, it gave a better outlook and respect for gay individuals that wanted to serve in the military. Now, there's a couple of questions that I came up with just on my own. Whenever I first started thinking about this, I was at a doctor's appointment, and I was sitting there, and I thought, okay, so let's think about some of the implications of the ban, or some of the concerns that maybe not just the president, but his Joint Chiefs of Staff, the Defense Department. It's not like President Trump, from what I'm understanding. I doubt seriously he just sat around and said, "Hey, this is what we're going to do," just because I want to do it. I think there was probably some very serious consideration taken into account. And I mean, if I've got some of these questions that come to my mind, I'm pretty sure that the Joint Chiefs of Staff, those that work on the military defense budget, payroll, whatever goes into all of that, I'm sure they sat there and looked at the benefits and said, okay, so if a person comes in pre-op, if a person comes in and they're a man, and then all of a sudden they decide they want to use their military benefits to become transgendered and be a woman. Well, the benefits, that's part of the benefit, is having, medical benefits, and for whatever you need. Here's my concern. Pre-op, you have to live, if I remember right, you have to live 1 year as the gender that you're choosing to become. You have to have counseling for up to 1 year. And you have to take hormonal therapy. Now, the cost and all that doesn't bother me as much. I'm a taxpayer just like everybody, just like most everybody else. The part that bothers me is, what are you going to do if you're a man and you're doing this hormonal therapy, and now you've gone from having pecs and abs to, breasts? And how are we going to integrate that? How is that individual going to be integrated into the society of that branch of military, the men or women that they're serving with? You can't just all of a sudden, now that you've got boobs, go and live on base with the women. So those are some concerns that I think about. Post-op doesn't bother me so much, because post-op, you're already whoever you've decided to become. And so, that doesn't concern me as much as others. There were some that I talked to that said that they had concerns with that. simply because there may be individuals that find out that you were at one time a man, now you're a woman, or vice versa, and they are going to be uncomfortable serving with that individual that has changed. Now, me personally, I'm 44 and I'm pretty open-minded. I've traveled a lot all over the country. I've been to almost every single state in the 48 continental United States. I've seen a lot. I've been around a lot of people. I was in upstate New York when 9/11 happened, so I got a chance to see the world come together like they never have before, or like they haven't in my lifetime. There's a lot of things there that I've gotten to see. So, with that, my age, my maturity, and my traveling and understanding different cultures across the United States, ways that some people live, ways some people don't, being brought up in a Christian home to not living in a Christian home and not being a Christian, I can see where there would be some concerns. I can see where there would be some concerns with this 18, 19, 20-year-old young man that comes from a small town in the Deep South that's never been exposed to a transgendered individual, and now they're having to be forced to try to understand and cope with something that they've never dealt with in their entire life, that they've never been subjected to. That's a good thing. It's a bad thing, because at first it's going to be a culture shock for that individual. Now, I mean, personally, I don't necessarily have an opinion on it either way. I see the good and the bad in this, and I think to just abruptly stop everything is not such a great idea. I think we should have maybe phased it out a little bit and then take a step back and say, okay, well, we want people to serve in the military. We want people that want to, put their life on the line and fight for the Constitution and the rights that are given to all of us. They should be given that right. But at the same time, I also understand where some people might be uncomfortable. It might cause some dissension among the ranks. And I think that it should be dealt with, but I think it should be dealt with on a much more tender level than what it has been. So anyways, that's my opinion. That's what I think about it. And like I said, it's something that I've given a lot of thought about. I've talked to other gay individuals about it. I didn't get a chance to reach out to some of my military friends like I wanted to. It's been kind of a busy day for me, but I really wanted to, talk to other people and get their opinion on it. And like I said, I don't want this to be where it's going to be a slippery slope of let's dial back all LGBT rights. I'm totally against that. I think that there needs to be a way, we need to find a way where anyone who wants to serve in the military can, and that, take it or leave it. That's what I think about it. Now, what I'd like for you guys to do is comment on the video. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you'd like to hear. Let me know what you'd like to talk about. Let me know, if there's a particular situation or something going on that I've not heard about in your hometown or your area. Let me know. We'll investigate it, and then we will go from there and just see how things work out. And so I do wish you all the best. I hope you have a great night, and I hope that you will like and share this video and share the link. Let everybody know that I've started the YouTube channel, and let's make this go just as far as we can and reach out to as many people and try to do some good in this world. You guys have a great night. Peace out.